Every morning, Lily woke up before her alarm rang. Not because she was disciplined, but because her mind never slept. She would lie in bed staring at the ceiling, replaying conversations that hadn't even happened yet. Her heart felt heavy, for no clear reason. The day had not started, but her thoughts were already exhausted. Lily had learned to smile quietly. She had learned to say, "I'm fine," even when she wasn't. From the outside, she looked calm and ordinary. From the inside, she was constantly fighting herself. She was afraid of failing, afraid of disappointing people, afraid of trying and still not being enough. And slowly, fear became her habit, a childhood of silent doubt. Lily wasn't always like this. As a child, she used to dream freely. She imagined a future where she was confident, independent, and proud of herself. But somewhere along the way, small comments started shaping her mind. "You're too sensitive. You think too much. Be realistic." No one meant to hurt her, but repeated words slowly turned into beliefs. At school, Lily understood lessons quickly. She completed her work on time. Teachers often said she had potential. Yet, whenever she wanted to speak, her throat tightened. Her mind would whisper, "What if you're wrong? What if they laugh?" So she stayed silent. Silence became her safety zone. Growing older, feeling smaller, college life made things harder. Everyone around Lily seemed confident. People spoke easily, shared ideas freely, and believed in themselves. Lily watched them quietly, wondering why confidence felt so natural to others and so difficult for her. Social media added more pressure. Perfect photos, perfect lives, perfect smiles. She compared herself constantly, and every comparison ended the same way. She felt behind. Her thoughts became harsh, unkind, loud. "I'm not good enough. I always fall short. I don't belong here." She didn't realize that the real problem wasn't her ability. It was the voice inside her head. The moment everything fell apart, final results were announced on a quiet afternoon. Lily checked her phone once, then again. She had failed. Her fingers went cold. Her chest felt tight. She sat down slowly, staring at the screen as if it might change. It didn't. That evening, Lily locked herself in her room. She cried quietly, trying not to let anyone hear. She scrolled through social media and saw celebrations everywhere. She turned the phone off. Standing in front of the mirror, she looked at her reflection. Her eyes were tired. Her face looked unfamiliar. She said softly, almost without emotion, "You're not meant to succeed." The words felt normal, because she had been saying them to herself for years, running away from her own thoughts. After the results, Lily avoided people. She avoided conversations. She avoided herself. Her mother noticed the change and suggested she spend some time with her aunt, hoping the change of place would help. One evening, Lily noticed a woman sitting on a bench, reading. The woman looked calm, comfortable in her presence. As Lily walked past, the woman smiled gently and said, "You walk like someone carrying too much inside." Lily stopped. She didn't know why, but she sat beside her. Words flowed out: fear, failure, self-doubt, exhaustion. Lily spoke honestly, for the first time in months. The woman listened quietly. Then she said something simple. "You are not weak. You are just tired of fighting your own thoughts." Lily looked at her, confused. The woman continued, "Your mind believes what you repeat. If you keep telling yourself you will fail, your mind will make it true." Those words stayed with Lily. The first small change. That night, Lily stood in front of the mirror again. But this time, she didn't attack herself. She said softly, "I'm allowed to try. I'm allowed to fail. I'm allowed to grow." It felt strange, uncomfortable, almost fake. But she said it again. The next day, negative thoughts returned. But Lily noticed something new. She paused. Instead of believing every thought, she questioned it. Slowly, something shifted. A gentle light begins. Days passed. Life didn't suddenly become easy. Lily still felt fear, still felt doubt, but she stopped being cruel to herself. Her face looked calmer. Her eyes carried a soft shine. It felt like a gentle pink glow inside her heart. Warm, quiet, hopeful. She realized something important. Positive thinking wasn't about pretending everything was fine. It was about not giving up on herself. And this was only the beginning. Near her aunt's house was a small park. Quiet, green, peaceful. Every evening, Lily went there alone. She walked slowly, letting the silence surround her. It was the only place where her thoughts felt slightly lighter. An unexpected conversation. Lily did not wake up confident the next morning. Fear was still there. Doubt was still there. But something had changed. She no longer believed every thought that came into her mind. When her mind said, "You will fail again," she paused and replied quietly, "Maybe, but I will still try." That one sentence became her strength. When positivity feels heavy. There were days when positive thinking felt exhausting. Some mornings, Lily sat on her bed and felt the same old heaviness. Her chest felt tight. Her thoughts felt loud. She questioned herself. What if this mindset thing doesn't work? What if I'm just lying to myself? On those days, she didn't feel motivated. She didn't feel strong, but she remembered something important. Positive thinking was not about feeling good every day. It was about not quitting on bad days. So even when she felt low, she showed up. Building new habits. Lily realized something very real. If she wanted a stronger mind, she needed stronger habits. She started small. She fixed a simple daily routine. She limited time on social media. She started writing her thoughts instead of letting them control her. Every night, she wrote one sentence. Today, I tried. Some days, that was all she could write, and that was enough. Slowly, her mind started trusting her actions. Facing fear, one step at a time. One afternoon, in class, something unexpected happened. The teacher asked a question. Lily knew the answer. Her heart started racing. Her hands felt cold. The old fear returned. But instead of listening to fear, she listened to growth. She raised her hand. Her voice shook when she spoke. But she spoke. The room stayed silent. Then, the teacher smiled and said, "That's a good answer." Lily sat down. Her eyes filled with tears. Not tears of fear, but tears of relief. She realized something powerful. Fear loses power when you face it. Learning to be kind to herself. Lily stopped punishing herself for mistakes. When she failed, she didn't say, "I'm useless." She said, "I'm learning." When she felt slow, she didn't say, "I'm behind." She said, "I'm moving at my pace." Her inner voice slowly changed from cruel to kind. And with kindness came strength. The big opportunity. A few weeks later, Lily saw an announcement, an important interview, an opportunity she would have avoided before. Her heart beat faster just reading it. Fear returned immediately. "You're not ready. You'll embarrass yourself." Lily closed her eyes. Then she smiled slightly and said, "I am scared, and I am still going." She applied. Preparation without pressure. Lily prepared differently this time. She didn't chase perfection. She focused on understanding. She practiced speaking. She practiced breathing. She practiced believing. Every night before sleep, she stood in front of the mirror and said, "No matter the result, I'm proud of you." And for the first time in her life, she meant it. The interview day arrived. Lily stood in front of the mirror, fixing her hair slowly. Her hands shook, but her face was calm. She took a deep breath and said softly, "I don't need to be perfect. I just need to be honest." The interview room was quiet. She answered questions sincerely. When she didn't know something, she admitted it without fear. She didn't try to impress. She tried to connect. When the interview ended, she walked out feeling light. Whatever the result, she had won against herself. Waiting with peace. Days passed. Before waiting would have destroyed her peace. Now, Lily stayed calm. She followed her routine. She walked in the park. She protected her thoughts. Whenever doubt came, she replied, "Whatever happens, I am growing." Her mind had finally become a safe place. The call that changed everything. One quiet afternoon, her phone rang. Her heart skipped a beat. She answered. A warm voice said, "Congratulations. You've been selected." Lily froze. Tears rolled down her cheeks. Not because she succeeded, but because she remembered the girl who once believed she was nothing. She whispered, "Thank you." The real victory. That evening, Lily returned to the same park. She sat on the same bench. The sky looked soft pink and golden. She smiled. She didn't feel proud only because she got the opportunity. She felt proud because she changed her thinking. She finally understood. Positive thinking doesn't remove problems. It gives you strength to face them. It doesn't make life easy. It makes you stronger. The final truth. Lily looked at her reflection on her phone screen. Her face looked calm. Her eyes shined with peace. She said, quietly, "I'm not afraid of my future anymore." Because the biggest success was not the interview. The biggest success was winning the battle inside her own mind. Your thoughts shape your life. Change your thinking, and your life will slowly change with it.